It's me, it's Justin, Mr. CMB, live once again. I wanted to go live real quick. Wait, hold on real quick. Keys. So, I'm doing this live real quick because, excuse the music around here, it's really loud. This area of Miami is really loud. But I wanted to talk to you about, like, will you make it? Will you make it? Right now, quiet is kept. If you don't know, we're almost halfway through this decade. We're almost halfway through this year, but we're almost halfway through this decade. And it's flying by. Like, COVID was just a few years ago. It's 2024. We're almost halfway through there. And now it's about to be 2025, not too long from now. Now, we've seen inflation go crazy. We've seen, rent, mortgages, like everything go up. The cost of food, the cost of everything. The lighting's better this way. Everything has went up. And when I checked, I believe I checked the data, like the incomes have only went up maybe like 3 to 4% over the last couple of years. Don't quote me on that, but it's something like that. I know most jobs give 5% increments each year. Now, if you're looking at based on the rate of inflation, which is, every year, basically, if you're just waiting on raises every single year, you're basically behind. Excuse me, the airport's right there, so a plane's going to fly over. So it got me really to thinking. I'm on YouTube a lot. I'm on TikTok a lot. Obviously, if you're subscribed or not subscribed, you should subscribe to this channel. But it got me to thinking, like, a lot of people aren't really going to make it. Like, I'm going on a lot of these YouTube videos. I'm seeing a lot of negative comments. A lot of people in credit card debt. A lot of people right now are in pre-foreclosure in their homes. I'll probably leave a statistic in the description about that right now. And I noticed even just looking at these auction sites, like more homes are coming up. Hey, how you doing? What's going on, bro? But one thing I'm seeing is, like, I don't think a lot of people realize how dire the situation is right now, that many people are not going to make it. If you just look at where we're 2024 right now. You got to understand, by 2030, most people, if you're not really making over like six figures, and when I mean six figures, I mean $120,000 net, that's to be comfortable, you're not going to make it. This is why people are leaving the country. This is why people are trying to either just opt out. You're having a sector, thank you for the compliment. You're having a sector of society opt out because they're riddled with debt. It's so many distractions. The cost of rent is high. The cost of getting your life together is high. The cost of actually just trying to actually move forward in life is getting higher. And you got to understand, we have two generations. We have millennials and we also have Gen Z. Now, I know, granted, if you look on YouTube, if you look on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you would think like a lot of people are coming into this world and doing great, which is false. Because if you see the other side, especially on TikTok, a lot of people are complaining. Everything's too high. Rent is too high. Gas is too high. Food is too high. Everything is too high. And now you have anyone from 18 to 30 coming into this world. If they don't have skills, if their parents didn't do anything for them, they're really set up to fail. You're really set up to fail. You're in the worst economic time to fail, with a lot of opportunity also at the same time. So what I see right now is that, from what I see, especially in America, we have immigration, you have high home prices. Most people are never going to be homeowners. You can go to amh.com to really see what's going on with the housing market. You have a lot of build to rent going on. And I'm talking about complete neighborhoods. Like, if you go further past South Miami, right now I'm in Wynwood. If you go past South Miami, below Miami, you'll see neighborhoods being built to rent. And these are homes. You can go outside of Raleigh. I'll be in Raleigh in like another 2 weeks. But last time I was there, you have the city expanding, same way they're doing in Phoenix. So you're seeing a lot of homes being built, but built to rent. And what is this going to do? Because people are always going to want to live in a home. You'd rather live in a home than over an actual apartment. So what's going to happen is people are just going to be renters. You're going to have lifelong renters because some people are just going to opt out of society. They're going to just really ditch this country. Or two, they're just going to struggle. And you got to understand, the prices we've seen for homes, the prices we've seen for products, for groceries prior to 2019, it's never coming back. you got to understand we're on a trajectory up that's not going to come down. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about the price and cost of actually living. So you're going to actually have to do something. You're going to have to actually do something. And most people are not going to make it. Let me tell you this. We have so many distractions. But to offer like a light of hope, we do have an abundance of opportunity with social media. With social media being able to promote, we do have a lot of opportunity. I think most of society, and when I mean most of the society, I'm thinking about 80% of society don't see it that way. And I'll give you a little conversation I had the other day, actually yesterday. So I was speaking to my mother, and she goes to this town. It's a small town. Well, it's not really a small town. It's a nice sized town. It's a golf town in North Carolina called Aberdeen. It's Aberdeen, North Carolina. You can look it up. They actually have a big major golf tournament coming up over there. Now, a lot of people she hangs with live in like what they're doing extremely well for themselves. When she will talk to them about, what's going on in regular society, and they really don't have a clue because they're living in an alternate universe. So you got to understand there's a sector of people in this country who can't even relate to most people because they're doing well, which I think it's not necessarily the best thing, because a lot of people are hurting out here. A lot of people are looking for solutions, but they don't know what to believe, don't know where to go, and don't know how to actually make extra money. Because quiet is kept, you have people right now working 2 jobs, or a job and a gig, and they can't barely get by. You have people who actually have salaries and they can't even get approved for apartments because they have bad credit, but have the income now. This is where we're at right now. So I just wanted to make this live real quick because I got to get out of here, is that, some people are not going to make it. And when I mean some people, a lot of people. And mark my words, you can mark this video, and I think I've said in a previous video and a regular video I posted, is that you're going to see universal basic income is not coming in 2030. Give it 2 years. I think it's going to be that fast, and most people are going to sign up to it. But you got to understand, when you're talking about universal basic income, there's always something attached to free money, especially in this country. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for the comments. I appreciate it.